Hey, all, Kurt Salsa here from TGT at C2E2 2011. We're here at the Boy Wonder booth with director Mike Morrissey. How are you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing good, man. A little hungover, but I'm all right.
You know, we were very fortunate to see the screening yesterday. It was well worth it. It was 90 minutes of action, comedy, suspense, and it was amazing. And thank you very much for letting us see it.
Oh, thanks for having you guys. I mean, it was the greatest turnout we could have ever imagined. Yesterday it was insane, and it was a great reaction. I couldn't ask for any kind of better response to the film yesterday. It was great.
You know, you shot everything in New York. You're from New York yourself. You have a wonderful producer with John there. Amazing cast with Caleb and Zule. You know, you're very fortunate to get all the right pieces working together for a great film. You know, that's a true testament of your overall skill as well.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a great experience. The people around me are fantastic, and the cast was great. And they were here signing autographs, and they worked really hard to promote the film. And it was just a really great experience. 28 days of shooting, and it went really quick for me. It was just great people to work with.
Now, I hear you're doing a real big push for New York City Comic-Con when that comes out. I'd love to hear more about that. What are you expecting from your hometown of New York?
So what we'd like to do is we're still doing some festivals. We'd like to gear everything, our distribution, our DVD release, our theatrical release, our video on demand release, all to come out in New York City Comic-Con and do it in one big push. And that's our home turf, so hopefully we can get a good response to that. We had a great reaction. This is the crowd it's made for, and I just want to kind of get it out to the masses, hopefully, and maybe make our money back. That'd be cool at some point in the future.
Well, if New York doesn't love you, you always have a fan with ourselves here for sure. Yeah, the crowd out there. You got a second screening as well, which is amazing on a convention like this. You had over 500 people. It looked like ranging to the back escalators. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was worried that I was going to be sitting in there by myself with me, John, and the rest of the cast. And people at 4:30, people started showing up, and the line went. They said the people from Reed said it was close to 1,000 people online at the end of it. Nuts.
Amazing. So then the next question is, with New York coming up, what other conventions are you going to be hitting circuit-wise?
We're thinking about doing WonderCon, and we're probably going to, San Diego, the big boys have that one wrapped up, so we probably can't get in there. But it's going to be WonderCon and then New York Comic-Con.
Now, as a directorial debut here, what challenges did you truly face with this film?
Well, it's my first movie, so I'd be lying if I said that when I walked on a set, I really didn't know what I was doing. I did. I knew what I wanted, and I tried to be humble and say, guys, listen, I don't know everything, so help me. And my crew did help me. My cameraman helped me a lot. It's just a challenge. Time was a challenge. I wanted to get so much more, but you just, the sun comes up, you don't have another day to shoot, or, you just don't have time. That's the thing. It was very compressed for the film we made. I wanted the fight scenes to be longer, but it all worked out in the end. It was, it turned out the way I wanted it to, so.
Now, last question here. With C2E2, what personal experiences are you going to take away from this convention?
Well, first of all, I was terrified to come here because, I'm a comic book fan, and if anybody's a comic book fan or a movie of this kind of genre fan, we can be brutal. If we don't like something, we feel we're being pandered to, or we can rip you to shreds. And I was like, all right, what if that happens here? But that did not happen. So the experience I had was just the response from the people was so positive, and so many of the other exhibitors came over and just talked and, shot the shit, and they were just great teamwork from the whole convention and the people that worked here. It was just the whole thing is just a great experience for me. And seeing that line kind of knocked me out a little bit. That was pretty cool.
Hey, I wish you all the success at New York City Comic-Con. All the success. I want to see this published. I want to see this in film theaters for sure.
And you both.
All the best, too. Thanks so much, Mike. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. Thanks, guys.